Number three is increasing productivity and efficiency. So I would take this question as increased productivity and efficiency with respect to sampling process. So again, increasing of productivity, the first step to increase productivity is to set standard of productivity in the sampling. Now often sampling is an area which is not being measured at all. That means you're not measuring the performance of sampling. You're only measuring the performance of sampling from quality point of view, whether the sample that was sent was the right one or not, whether there was an alteration, or whether the buyer accepted, whether it got accepted or got rejected, or got passed with some comments. So the whole idea is that it is not driven by the efficiency or productivity as of now. But what we have to bring now, because the sampling cost is quite a huge cost, what we have to do is we have to set benchmarks, we have to set standards for sampling, we have to set up the methods in which the sample needs to be done, and we have to also ensure that the methods that we set for sampling is very similar, is very same rather, to the production process. So once we start producing the samples in the same way as we would produce our production, we are ensuring two things. One is we are ensuring productivity, and second, we are also ensuring that our mass manufacturing will have no problems. That means we are not going to reinvent the wheels once we start the production. So the sampling needs to be done in the same way as the mass production, so that if we create all the standards in the sampling that we would follow in the mass production, productivity and efficiency will automatically come. We can also opt for certain tools for measuring efficiency of the sampling division. For example, how many do we have a trace? Do we have tools to trace where how many packages a sample room is receiving every day, or how many patterns a master has to make every day? If a pattern has to make master has to make 2 patterns and 3 corrections, what is the standard time for each one of them, and how are we monitoring them? So all of this will help in improving the productivity and the efficiency. Similarly, when it comes to sewing, when it comes to finishing, when it comes to cutting, every single process we can set up a standard, and we can then monitor everybody against that standard, so that we can build productivity and efficiency in the sampling department.